Welcome to our channel. Today, we have the following news. Why Liu Yuning doesn't do magazine covers. In the Chinese entertainment industry, magazine covers are often viewed as symbols of status, influence, and commercial value. Celebrities compete for coveted cover opportunities, while fans may purchase multiple copies to boost sales and rankings. Yet Liu Yuning has chosen a very different path. His decision not to regularly appear on magazine covers is not necessarily a sign of lacking resources or popularity. Instead, it reflects a deliberate philosophy about fame, commercial activity, and his relationship with his fans. The most important reason behind Liu Yuning's decision appears to be his concern for his supporters. During a live stream, he openly talked about how uncomfortable he felt when seeing fans of other celebrities buying magazines in large quantities simply to increase sales, only to resell them cheaply or throw them away after they lost interest in the artist. To Liu Yuning, this kind of consumption turns fandom into a cycle where fans spend money to generate statistics that may have little lasting value. Rather than using magazine sales as a measurement of his popularity, Liu Yuning seems to prefer avoiding the situation altogether. If there is no magazine cover to promote, his fans do not have to feel pressured to spend money merely to support a sales ranking. His attitude can therefore be understood as a form of resistance to the increasingly commercialized data competition within the entertainment industry. This philosophy is also consistent with many of his other choices. He has advocated free music streaming, avoided excessive merchandise sales at concerts, and even provided free glow sticks for audiences. His approach suggests that he does not want every interaction with fans to become a commercial transaction. He has repeatedly emphasized the importance of spending money sensibly and making careful choices when it comes to commercial opportunities. Importantly, however, refusing magazine covers does not mean Liu Yuning lacks fashion resources or industry recognition. Quite the opposite. His fashion presence has continued to grow, with high-end and haute couture brands reportedly providing him with distinctive looks, including special custom creations and global premieres. These outfits are often connected directly to his concerts and major public appearances, where his image can be seen by huge audiences. That distinction is significant. Liu Yuning does not necessarily need a magazine cover to demonstrate his fashion influence. His height, stage presence, acting projects, musical career, and growing visibility across the entertainment industry already provide him with a powerful platform. Instead of allowing a stack of magazines to define his fashion value, he can let his performances and public image speak for themselves. Perhaps even more meaningful is the emotional connection he has maintained with his fans. Liu Yuning has described his supporters as an important blessing in his career. He has preserved fan-created images and remembered individual supporters in deeply personal ways. His long-standing practice of reserving a particular concert seat and commemorating fans who have passed away demonstrates that, for him, fandom is not simply a collection of numbers. This explains why his concerts often prioritize creating experiences rather than maximizing merchandise revenue. From futuristic costumes and elaborate stage designs to holographic effects and free online broadcasts, he repeatedly searches for new ways to give audiences something memorable. One of his 2025 performances reportedly attracted more than 61.5 million views online, showing that large-scale influence does not necessarily depend on magazine sales. Of course, Liu Yuning's comments have sometimes been misunderstood. Some critics interpreted his remarks about magazines being resold or discarded as an attack on fellow artists, while others suggested that his lack of magazine covers reflected weak fashion resources. But these interpretations overlook the central point of his argument. His criticism is less about fashion itself and more about unnecessary consumption of the commercialization of fan emotions. Liu Yuning's decision not to chase magazine covers is therefore not an absence of ambition. It is a conscious choice about what kind of artist he wants to become. In an industry where statistics can easily become more important than substance, he appears determined to measure his value through music, acting, performances, and genuine audience connection. Perhaps that is what makes his approach so unusual. He is not rejecting fashion, publicity, or commercial success. He is simply refusing to make fan spending the foundation of his success. His version of influence is built less on stacks of magazines and more on memorable performances, meaningful relationships, and long-term trust. In an era when data is king, Liu Yuning has chosen a quieter form of rebellion, to remain successful without treating his fans as data-generating machines. And perhaps that is the most distinctive style statement of all, not a magazine cover, but the confidence to decide what his own value should mean.